Hi everyone, it's Rachel in Stitches. I am, let's see, it's April 21st, 2018. I am a little over a month since my last video. I've been really busy and, well, kind of lazy about posting an update. I have some sad news to start out with. If you recall from my last video, my little kitty Greta, who was bathing herself behind me in the video, she passed away a couple weeks ago. I am truly heartbroken. We had her for about 10 years. We adopted her from the pound. We think she was about 2 or 3 years old when we adopted her. She was my little snuggle baby. She slept on my pillow every night. So I'm really sad. I'm still sad. I still want to cry when I think about her. I'm still trying not to cry. But she is in a better place now. She's been getting really skinny and not feeling very well. We didn't get her to the vet in time to see what was going on. So she passed away peacefully in her sleep. I let her in our bedroom. About 20 minutes later, when I checked in on her, she was gone. And she was laying very peacefully. And so I know she went peacefully. So anyway, we'll get onto some good news. We'll get right into some stitching and some works in progress. And I don't really have anything finished as far as cross stitch goes. I started a new hobby. I started knitting along with Ginger Gerald and Off the Grid Needleworks recently. I'm behind them, so I have a few dishcloths finished. I started trying to teach myself to knit several years ago, and that didn't go so awful well. This time it's kind of clicked. I actually have some finishes this time, and I'll share those a little bit later, but first I want to start off with my progress on some of my cross stitching. So first off, I have my Farmhouse Christmas by Little House Needleworks. I have my Horsing Around. Not quite finished that section yet, but I'm getting there. I've been giving all my attention to my knitting, to be honest, but we're getting there. Next up is my Prickly But Cute Stitch Along. I actually am all caught up to date. Let's see if I can fit it all in the camera. Yep, those are all the cacti that are published as of now. I could work on the border, but like I said, I've been working on other things, so I think this is so adorable. I can't wait till the next cactus is released so I can continue my progress on that. I made some really good progress on my Celtic Maze mandala. I finished the fern in the corner and did some of the corner ornament and finished all the trees on the top. I didn't want to put it away, but it was time to rotate it out. And I probably wish that I really hadn't rotated out because I haven't done much. My deep blue sea that I rotated to. Last time I shared this, I had these fish done last time. So all I've basically done is I did this seaweed, and I've done this bit of the border. That's about all I've done this month. kind of slow going on this project. I'm not feeling it this month, but it's getting there. So those are my cross stitches that I have worked on. So for my knitting, I have finished 4 dishcloths. I finished this one. I love this colorway. I finished this one, which I'm going to be giving to my best friend. Actually, I finished 3 in this color that I'm giving to my best friend. That one, which I managed to knit a big hole in part of it, which you can see right here. I don't know how I managed to do that, but it's there. And this one was a little bit different pattern. It's got a nice little hole around the edges. I liked that. And I have another one that I'm working on in a different colorway that I'm working on for my mom. And that's what I've finished for my knitting. And I guess that'll bring us to some haul. Got some stitchy haul. Thanks to Christine again at Stitch All the Things. She is such a wonderful enabler. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but she makes me spend my money on awesome things. This is from Peacock and Fig, Mermaid Tails Stitch Along. I'm not showing the first pattern because it has some cursing in it and I don't want to offend anybody. I will be stitching it with the cursing in it because that's just the kind of person I am. I do have the mouth of a sailor and I just find that stuff kind of funny. And I'm going to be probably hanging this in my bathroom. And the only people that use my bathroom are myself and my husband. I'm not going to be hanging this in my main bathroom. So. And then I got Ye Olde Band Sampler. I am very excited about this. This is from Stephanie at Ivy House Crafter. She just opened up her own Etsy store and she's selling her patterns and she's having a stitch along for this. If I can figure out how to do links in the description below, I will try. I haven't been able to figure it out yet, but I will definitely try. But this is pretty awesome. I don't usually do samplers and such, but something about this, just especially these, you can see these little unicorns. I fell in love with them. I also got this during sale. They're having a stitch along for this Ouija board on Bewitched Stitches Facebook group. And I really liked that, so I took advantage of that. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stitch it during the stitch along that they're having, but I'll try. Got so many other things. And I also got, let's see if you can see this. Yes, the Book of Spells by the Good Housewife. I bought this from her Etsy store for $10. I've heard of some people selling it for like $50, and I think Julie at Gulf Coast Stitches Gulf Coast Stitcher was saying that you could buy it from her Etsy store, so I just went over and bought it from her Etsy store. Very excited about that one. And let's see, I got my March fabric of the month from Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. This is Busy Izzy. It's very beautiful. I got my March fabric of the month from Under the Sea Fabrics. That's the name of it. I don't even dare try to pronounce it. But it's a very beautiful pale peachy pink color. And I also got a new jewel from Under the Sea Fabrics. This is called, I'm probably going to just murder how this is pronounced, Keone, I think. That's the name of it. It's a very beautiful lavender type fabric. And if anybody knows me out there, I am a sucker for purple. Anything purple I am in love with. The rest of my haul is all knitting. I got knitting needles, more knitting needles, more knitting needles, double pointed knitting needles, more double pointed knitting needles, circular knitting needles, some more circular knitting needles, some knitting needles with my experiments of stitches on, some stitch markers that I haven't figured out how to use yet. My mom bought me this Learn to Knit book with actual photographs inside to follow, which has been very helpful with some of the stitches. And binding off more than a couple stitches has been very helpful. I got, this is one I've already used. This is my leftover of one. Then I've got some more cotton yarn to do some more dishcloths with. And I'm going to get brave. And I bought this Heartland Glacier Bay yarn. I got 2 skeins to knit a scarf with for myself. My mom bought me these Premier Yarns Serenity sock yarns in the color Chili, so I could actually knit both of us a pair of those yoga socks. And that's gonna be a while down the road. I'm not quite sure how to do those yet. So she also bought me this darker color called Violas, so I could try a basic sock before I attempt the yoga socks. And I went through Ravelry and downloaded a bunch of free patterns. So I'm excited to branch out my knitting experiences and practice a whole bunch of new things. For right now, I'm stuck on dishcloths because I've had requests for dishcloths. My mom bought more cotton yarn and requested for me to make her some dishcloths, so that's what I'm doing right now. I have some surprise dishcloths for my best friends, the green ones, that I'm going to take to her tonight and surprise her with. She does not know they are coming. She probably has a guess, but because I told her I had a present for her. But I don't really have much else to update. I do have a little shop talk. I've never shared my online shop on this channel before. I don't want to seem like I'm advertising or trying to get business from here. But if anybody is interested, my online shop is stitchesinheaven.com. I don't have a lot of inventory. I don't keep a lot of inventory on hand. Mainly, if you want something, you email me. I offer free shipping in the US. I am out of Pat Carson's 28 needles. I just sold the last of them yesterday. They will not be back in the shop until the end of June. The supplier is that I get them from, the distributor I get them from, is out and will not be getting them in until the end of June. So that means I will not be getting them back in until the end of June, which sucks because they're my #1 seller on my website. But I do have new memorabilias. I always have the newest memorabilias and the newest Nora Corbett's, the embellishment packs I have in stock. Now I have some Joan Elliott's in stock. I have a lot of Krennics in stock, and I have Little House Needlework patterns, some of them. I have the ones that I'm stitching, the farmhouse Christmas patterns I have in stock, and the threads to go with them. So if you want to check my website out, feel free. If you have any questions, my contact information is on the website. Feel free to contact me 24 hours a day. I won't respond while I'm sleeping, obviously, but I'm available most of the time. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I'm pretty much home all the time at my computer or at my phone, and I can message from either one. Let's see, is there anything else? I believe that's probably it for today. Another short video. I kind of went really fast through everything again. I tend to do that when I'm nervous, which is all the time. That's what happens when you have anxiety. You get really nervous and it just all comes out at once. I don't have much left to talk about, so I will say goodbye. Happy stitching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my video. Leave a comment below if you did. I love to see comments and likes, and I guess I will see you hopefully in a couple weeks. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.